mean, so I do me while some other niggas trying to do me, but I don't do men.
You know love man, so take your
Welcome to the One State Podcast. You're up on a blast, you know. Yeah, man. So everybody want to know, like, share up the thing, you know. Yeah, man. Welcome, man. We're there with a vibe, you know. Blessings to everyone, all the subscribers, them, you know what I mean? All the people that are pass through. Which they are British. Up the thing. Is it? You don't know. Nakisha. Pepper Skull TV. You know what I say? Official, everybody we always a check out. So we have a lot for sure, right? Just call your name in a Nakisha. Bless up yourself, bless up Nakisha every time. Number one fan. You see it? Fan club. Yeah, man, always showing the support, showing the love. So, yeah, man, today on the One State Podcast, pick up everybody there home on the Sunday, you know. We come for all a reason and a joy. You know me always bring real news, you see it? So everybody know I go crazy lately cause Vybz Kartel are dancing them boxers. Seeing the whole media gone in a frenzy. People have what they own take on it and some have them own take from it. So everybody have their own opinion. You see what I say? But everybody just a beat around the bush. You see it? Because people are calling names and people are big him up. But he still now stand by the pipe. Controversy, yes, no doubt. He's a very controversial person from always in his career from he made that breakthrough. Controversy always been one of his main weapon. Alright? So alright, yeah. Album 2. But beyond that, it's more deeper. You get what I say? And I am here to tell the people I'm saying right now, you have to learn about humility and humiliation. Pride. It's all connected. Even the Bible itself tell us about humiliation. You see what I say? We have to understand how the industry work. We have to understand the Vybz Kartel is not a part of local industry no more. He already made that breakthrough already. He has influence. And when you have influence, there is a certain type of people pull for you because you can influence the massive. They can use you to market things. You know, usually you used to see brand pull for influential characters, Nikes, all the brands, to market their product. Same how these people work. You have to understand the system. But more time I talk, people wouldn't understand we because we know we're suit and tie, so we always have the receipts them to back it up. So make me go into the receipts them right now and back it up right now. Show the people them a bigger thing to go on. Is what I say? So let's dive deep into this thing right now and show the people them what's really popping. You get what I say? Alright, let's go.
And then for my grills, I had alligator cheese. Initiation ritual is a theory where many celebrities are under control by the industry and sacrifice their dignity in order to achieve fame or maintain their influence. It is allegedly an initiation process where you must lose something to get something. And like me, you may have asked your
Alright, let's break down that now. It's an initiation. So when you see Vybz Kartel do it, he was initiating. You know what I mean? He's initiating right now. That's what I say. And it's a process, bro. That's what I'm say. Controversy album. To main things you have to pray. Cause everybody just attack every foolish, but let me show you the real thing. So very simple person, they might not understand what she say. Cool. Who's right now? I'm gonna break it down too, no? We're not gonna learn. Alright.
What is a humiliation ritual? And why is it being done in the first place? A humiliation ritual is a theory where many celebrities are under control by the industry and sacrifice their dignity in order to achieve fame or maintain their influence. It is allegedly an initiation process where you must lose something to get something. And like me, you may have asked yourself, why must these artists and these celebrities humiliate themselves to rise to the top? Well, as always, when we take something dark and we hold it up to the light,
we can see where it all stems from. Humiliation rituals have been something I've been trying to understand. What is a humiliation ritual?
What is a humiliation ritual? That's what we are breaking down right now, because that is what Vybz Kartel is doing right now. In everything, when you do a ritual or something, it can work for you or it can backfire for you. You see it? So there's more things he has to initiate and do when it comes to these things. Shensia, she know these things. Shensia been through these rituals and initiations and pass with big eye marks too. The rituals them actually work, didn't backfire. You know what I mean? So when we look at this now, what is a humiliation ritual? As we hear, the industry control the artist, and you have to give something to gain. So basically, Vybz Kartel is giving it his pride to the cause. You see what I say? He's giving his pride to the cause, his dignity to the cause, his humility to the cause. And that is a humiliation ritual. You see what I say? We have to understand these things. So we could dive deep more into it.
ritual. And why is it being done in the first place? A humiliation ritual is a theory where many celebrities are under control by the industry and sacrifice their dignity in order to achieve fame or maintain their influence. It is allegedly an initiation process where you must lose something to get something. And like me, you may have asked yourself, why must these artists and these celebrities
humiliate themselves to rise to the top? Well, as always, when we take something dark and we hold it up to the light, we can see where it all stems from. Humiliation rituals have been something I've been trying to understand and wrap my head around for a while. And recently I found myself again super curious. So I searched, is the word humiliation in the Bible? And I was met with a verse that made all of this make sense. Pride ends in humiliation, while humility brings honor. And this humiliation, while humility
So yes, pride ends in humiliation, while humility brings honor. Proverbs verses 20, verses 23. It's also in the Bible. So Vybz Kartel basically, are giving his pride. He's giving it his pride. You know what I mean? And his pride will end in humiliation. That's why you hear enough people are saying, oh, say, him a this, him a sprocket, him a this, him a fish, him a that, him a this, him a that. People are look down and whatever. And most people, but they are not pray that. You get what I say? So this is the cause and the same thing. You have to understand, how the world set up, just like I'm basically I go back and say, yo, them teach the people, them say Adam and Eve was in the garden, and the devil come to them and tell them, say, way, and fruits and all type of nonsense. No. What did the story really is that the devil and his forecast angels them from heaven started to be jealous of the females them that was created out of clay by the Almighty. And with their pride, it ends in humiliation for them to be casted out. You see, they didn't want the whole humility that the Lord will keep on honor them for their humility. So they came on earth and they started to teach human beings this forbidden knowledge, the forbidden knowledge of technology, science, and all these things. But yes, still God has something in his basket what none of them can do. To reprocreate life or to create human beings. They can create machines, they can create surrogates, they can do any little thing, but and the whole form of bringing the next life on earth, you have to go man to woman, right? So basically right now, that's why I'm one of my life, let me show you that there's an existing technology where they are quote unquote referring as aliens, but these are the forbidden angels them that these societies that be keeping the secrets for years, America, Russia, and China, been using these forbidden angels to teach them science and technology. You get what I say? So the whole thing here, deep, and we're gonna bring the receipts them into that. Because we say on the One State podcast, we give real truth, real news. We teach people them what's going on. That spirituality is definitely real, and we don't know about the world aliens where they put on it. But if you want to say non-human existent angels with brilliant IQs of technology and science for this earth, they do exist, and they're under control of major corporations, major governments. You know what I mean? So trust and believe. You get what I say? So when we are telling about humility and humiliation right now, it's a thing. So in giving something to gain something. Okay, so may I say? So I could go and pray out while I go.
Brings honor. And this made everything click for me in a number of ways, because truly, those who are all about themselves want to be worshipped by others, want to make a god out of themselves, will do anything and hurt anyone to get to the top. They may feel like they are rising.
When they wanted to make a god out of yourself, this is what the forbidden knowledge is. This is what the devil, the whole story about being the devil got cast out because of his pride. His pride. You know what I say? So the forbidden knowledge, the same sex there is a very powerful thing. That's what I'm telling you. Sex between a male and a female brings life on this earth, something where even the forbidden angels don't even have a knowledge of. If they did, they would have shared it years ago, but they didn't know that. You know what I say? God is victorious. They know all these things, but they don't know everything. You know what I mean? So, when you pre the levels right now, the industry oversees its gaps. When you have to make that crossover, it's not every artist have this type of influence that Vybz Kartel has, and the society recognize that, and you know what I mean. And I was going to elaborate. So despite what people want to say about his personality, the music is a powerful thing. Many were called and few were chosen, and he was a chosen one. That despite, but the music is very rebellion in itself, like black people, the Jamaicans, them, the Caribbean people. It could be harmonized, as me say. Oh, God used the music and sounds and power to harmonize heaven. Same thing with earth. Is it that when he came out, he was actually going to be that person? Because we see him put away, I don't know him, he's sick and thing, but we see we must say God are the greatest, and he actually bring back that God feeling into the music that was lost for a while, because most of the artists they never hear them sing. And we used to have a song when I think about Jah, where I walk the Bible in our back pocket, and then kind of song they will give them vibe, they will never get them, then no more it's all demonic. So is it that the people are forsaking him in the recognition and the power, because they are so divided, so the overseers are ruling, because these people are all divided, they can't be united. As I say, dancehall they don't even know where dancehall came from, and just mash up the world like that. It's the blessing of God to help these poor people, so these poor people can be independent of themselves, to carry this type of banner, to put a certain type of order in the music and all type of thing, but they start to last them way. You see me, I say, but if you see him forward out and I put in them type of thing, the youths, them, and the people I'm seeing like them are forsake him. So did they actually lose Vybz Kartel this time? Because there's no coming back from going down the real road. We see artists go down that road, and he did 13 years, you know what I mean? PTSD is something that he's going to be struggling with, and going down this road right now, it's an hell of a road. You know what I mean? So is it the people have to go save their artists and letting artists know that but they recognize the fact, or if they recognize the fact of his ability and the music, or everybody just lost the way. Everybody is divided, everybody just want to be the top, and this is, as I said earlier, it's a used tactics used by the people that run this world, it's divide and rule. So I don't know if you actually lose somebody that could be a monument towards the cause and the fight for the righteous, I say, for the good.
But truly they are falling, and pride
every time ultimately ends in humiliation. And why is this? Because God resists the proud. Pride will naturally bring a man low. Similarly to the devil himself, the one who hoped to rise higher through his pride will ultimately fall in the end. One of the most well-known stars who was allegedly involved in a humiliation ritual is Doja Cat.
So this is head to toe Balenciaga, Pencanesi.
We have got to the point where literally
deeper, you see how often this goes on. One of the biggest forms of humiliation rituals, and kind of what they are at its core in Hollywood, is doing something really, really embarrassing in the public eye. And we see this take place right in front of our eyes in so many different movies and so many different situations when men put on dresses or men dress as women.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Cat, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. But this want me to get in a dress with him.
I'm doing a movie with Martin. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, what? A prostitute? No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? you don't feel comfortable with it. I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done.
All the greats have done it. This is Dave Chappelle that spoke at our industry many times. Cat Williams. But Dave Chappelle is what you call let me use my word carefully here. Dave Chappelle is what you call an agent where he's put to bleed his whistleblower. Because we see recently where Dave Chappelle getting big deals and Netflix deals and all of these deals, and he can't be getting these deals unless you're taking these initiations. Is what I say. So at the end of the day, sometimes, as I'm say, in chaos there's always opportunity. Trust me, Machiavelli. People don't know the Roman art that well because they don't really know enough things. They just don't do the generally research. You know what I mean? Some people that are say they're wise, they're not really wise. They're just pretending to be wise because they know the truth. But some people are more realistic. You know what I mean? Not what you want the world to be. They're living what the world is. So, well, go on, watch it. Well, go on. See, One State Podcast, man. Be outside.
Done it. I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? Blah, 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 blah. You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then like the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So
You don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about, does following the ritual work? Yeah. And so you can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence.
Listen to that, what he just said. The ritual. I tell you, it's a humiliation ritual. We see when Bull get put in at this stuff to do commercial. That's what I say. It is it is what it is, and it is it. You know what I mean? It's nothing else. That's what's going on right now with Vybz Kartel, you know.
Will be clear. So like when I be like, oh, these guys are wearing dresses. Everybody's like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not. It's weird. It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully.
all the comics that I've seen, man, Bill Strong, brothers, why they putting us in these?
Chappelle, another great comedian, said that, you know, in the industry, they tried to make him wear a dress. Have you ever ran into that with scripts? And is that something that, you know, you will?
People wearing dresses? No, you can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear. So like when I be like, all these guys are wearing dresses.
People.
Everybody's like, oh,
with these
he's talking about
humiliation
people wearing
ritual.
dresses. No, it's not. It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress
So, you see what
in
I'm on the screen
Hollywood
right now?
unsuccessfully.
It's all humiliation ritual.
All the comics that I've seen,
Biggest
man, Bill Strong, brothers, why they putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress, not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Writing something else. That goes back 10 minutes later. The homeless said, damn, how did you write the scene so fast?
Dave Chappelle, another great comedian, said that, you know, in the industry, they tried to make him.
Want to strengthen your math skills? Try Brilliant. It's an effective and fun way to learn.
How it works. It's the business. It's the industry. Can't go around it unless you do. The only way to go around it is not being in it at all.
So people don't trust.
I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. Your brand. You need to protect your brand at all times. When things happen that can possibly affect your brand, your brand can be diminished, and you don't want that to happen. So, you know, protecting my brand is definitely a priority.
And if you've already been researching this stuff like I did, then you probably were already aware that a lot of people speculated that this is exactly what happened when it came to the Mike Tyson fight with Jake Paul. A lot of people speculated that Mike Tyson needed money and was paid to let Jake Paul win, and that this whole thing was a humiliation ritual in order for Mike Tyson to pay off his debts. I don't know, it's interesting, but it's also interesting how many stars we have seen and known flying high in the industry, and then all of a sudden we slowly watch them fall apart at the seams. It's so interesting that fame doesn't last, that pride doesn't last. And this also really had me thinking about how many influencers we have seen fall. Influencers that were incredibly popular, everyone loved them, and then all of a sudden, what happens? Something gets leaked. Something happens that makes everyone turn on them. Something comes out about
Yeah, man. So I say we get the thing and we give our receipts. Them we not joke. But we are the real vlogs. You see it? Yeah, we have receipts. We don't joke them with it. You see what I say? We bring the news. All the news is. We bring the news. All the news is. You see me? We bring the news just like all the news is. You see me? Well, we bring the news like all the news is. And what's real facts? That's exactly what you see are going right with Vybz Kartel. It's a humiliation ritual. You see, yeah, in them leagues there, you know. You see, many Jamaican artists will never get this offer. Many of them will try to get this offer. Alright? You see artists line up at Jamaica the other day if you get a blog off a speed show. I don't think they don't know what's going on now. They can pretend, but I'm here to tell the whole of them that I am the one who's fighting them. Definitely. So it's a good run, you know. So what's popping in dancehall lately, you know, my people, my good people. So we just cover the whole of that, you know. We're gonna try to walk on the dancehall, you know. Alright. You see that brother there named High Speed, no? As I'm tell you, is the artist for all the artists them line up at Jamaica the other day, brother, forget something off a High Speed show, brother. Them youth are bigger than rappers themselves, but rappers are fair go to them fair get music by and all them type of thing there. You see what I say? Yeah. It's all a business, brother. All these guys are working for the same cause. So I'm gonna show you High Speed them thing for them ritual for them go through. You see what I say? Show you the thing, the business. You see what I say? It's on the One State podcast. We had a blast, man.
Chances are you have seen them humiliating themselves on stream.
Whether it be embarrassing themselves or doing ridiculous things or even playing with their sexuality, streamers have no issues doing whatever it takes to keep you watching, even if that means losing all their self-respect, dignity, and even freedom. They know the best way to keep people watching is by keeping them laughing at them. The more money the big corporations pump into streaming, the more these streamers are willing to sell out for it. In fact, the only reason streamers are so willing to do these ridiculous things is because they see people like Kai Cenat. Kai has made it to a massive level where all the big corporations sign lucrative deals with him, putting millions of dollars in his pocket, turning him into a walking billboard. He humiliates himself routinely for that top spot. These streamers know exactly what needs to be done to get the attention of these massive sponsors. They all have to go through those public humiliation rituals to make it to the level Kai is at. From watching streamers, I have started to notice that streaming culture is just one humiliation ritual, and I will expose that today. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome to the humiliation ritual, and I will expose that today. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the... From watching streamers,
So on your screen, this is speed show, you know. This is many times speed show do film humiliation ritual. So may I break it down to you and say, yo, the humiliation ritual, it's a ritual where all of these people pay. They pay that price, brother, for that top spot. Kai Cenat, brother, is no different from speed show. I never hear nobody burn the fire and say, yo, Kai Cenat and who, but see no man, Kartel, but see no, that's Kai Cenat. Brother, Kartel do a public humiliation, brother. The humiliation. That's what he's doing in the box. That's why they up himself like that. All the big stars, them beat the biggest names. Don't play with us, bro. We own them. We own all these stars, bro. We own you. We own the industry. Bro, once you with these cars, down for the cars, it's no joke thing. You know? When a number call and tell to be this for the top spot, you have to do it or not. You don't do it, you ain't getting nothing. And first thing, you could never be entering or past certain level if you know you're not willing for it. If them know you're not willing for it, the bosses, the big bosses, them, you see, you never seen these people faces. You never hear about these people. They don't go public. These people are some of the most wealthiest people. And let me tell you, these people have people represent them, bro. A whole channel. Presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, you name it. This is speed show on your screen. But you still when him that Jamaica, like a certain almost every artist line up out there with. If you get them type of opportunity, they because Cenat can with them money could have give speed show. You see? So we break it down, man. I show the world what I want, man. You see?
I have started to notice that streaming culture is just one humiliation ritual, and I will expose that today. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly.
Understand, this is streaming. Streaming is a humiliation ritual. Become a top streamer, you have to humiliate yourself many times. Some people don't know these things, you know what I mean? So when I'm gonna see people about them a stream and them a do this and them a go to the boat and them a make everything is all connected. You have to humiliate yourself online, make people laugh at you and all of them type of thing. All of these streamers you see are going to these jungles, going to these places. Streaming is a humiliation ritual business that me couldn't know. You see, regular time we could have do them things here for a while. You see, we know these things. You see.
and streaming started getting bigger, I started seeing a change and taking a massive turn. This just so happened to be right around the time massive corporations became interested in streaming. The streams were no longer silly and fun. Instead, streaming became full of degeneracy and over-the-top reactions. On top of that, gambling completely took over with many of the biggest streamers selling out to casino websites and gambling for hours on stream, turning all their young fans into future gambling degenerate addicts. Streaming turned into the most toxic MTV reality shows from the 2000s, where anything goes for those sweet monetizable views. It's no surprise that when these big corporations started sponsoring all these big streamers, they turned into this. It is obviously directly connected, and because of their involvement. All these big streamers sign with the same talent agencies that connect these streamers with these massive corporations. They are the ones who are instructing these streamers on how to act and what to do for those views. They are the ones that get these streamers humiliating themselves for money. Streamers are the most influential people in the world when it comes to the youth. They are the new rock stars, star athletes, big movie stars, you name it, they're all of it combined. Millions of kids want to be Speed, Aiden, and Kai. They want to be famous rich streamers who get paid millions to entertain their fans. And that right there is a massive problem. These kids are looking up to these guys who are promoting straight up degeneracy and brain rot filth. There is nothing positive these streamers are teaching the kids. They are literally teaching these kids horrible things and humiliating themselves for these corporations. This generation consuming this content is going to be cooked if their role models are these streamers who are willing to do anything for attention. Society will suffer greatly in the future when these kids are the ones working and running the world. This is exactly what those elite who run those big corporations want. They want a brain-dead, mindless society that is too dumb to think for themselves and are easier to manipulate. These streamers are successfully turning their fans into lost gambling addict degenerates who will be working slaves to the elite. Believe it or not, this is the real reason these streamers are getting so rich. It's because they're being used by those with all the money. They are the ones who get these streamers doing these public humiliation rituals. Streamers are not only embarrassing themselves in all types of ways, but they're even playing with their sexuality for views, pretending to be something they might not actually be, all to humiliate themselves and at the same time push that corporate agenda that gets them paid. Just like Hollywood did to black comedians, the big corporations are doing to streamers. Hollywood was exposed for forcing black comedians to wear dresses. They are doing the same thing with these streamers, having them play with their sexuality for views. Remember Dave Chappelle?
Stop it there. Just want to go back to earlier and when I show you about humiliation and humility and show you how they diminish the black society over the rest of it. Alright. We have to keep looking at one stay podcast, brother. The realest podcast ever. Yes, I mean, I say, yeah, man, big up.
Exposed Hollywood long ago for pushing the Lil Nas X agenda. He came out and said that Hollywood would try to trick you into a dress to humiliate yourself and push their agendas.
Manipulate me. It's like somebody's trying to put young Dave in a compromising position. Because then I got worse. So when I said I'm not going to do it, then all of a sudden it was like, well, now he has walking pneumonia. And then I knew long before I walked, I had considered walking. And I knew I was going to leave, so I got ahead of schedule, and I bounced. Show business has to do with compromise and wearing the mask.
Did you feel like a sellout?
Yeah, I felt like they got me in touch with my inner coon. They stirred them up.
Really?
When we was doing that sketch and that guy laughed, I felt like, man, I felt like they got me. They got me. I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected out, but certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them dots like, wow, all these brothers got to wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. Like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, hey, listen, you got this hilarious scene. Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, what? A prostitute? No, I'm not doing it. I don't feel comfortable with it.
Now it's the streamers they got pushing this agenda and humiliating.
You hear that? You hear what the man just tell you, say? Dave Chappelle. You hear that? In a few early stages when he never want to. You see me, I say, Tia is no other choice and to bow to the elite, brother. They will get you at somehow. How long these people can live righteous? He run away to Africa, find a nice African today. You must have 20,000 US, 30,000 that can start some farming. But me tell you, say they all put in place to do these things, to find people like these people, to make it look unreality. Because if everybody had it and nobody not speak out, brother, and say, oh, wait, take a look to the people that may point these things out, the whistleblowers, them so-called conspiracy theorist people, you see me I say? So they have to have people like them, brother, Dave Chappelle, them will make it look like, say, yeah, people actually are stand against the agenda. Meanwhile, these people are working for the agenda, bro. Working for the same elites, you see me? Big up the elites, them same way. Big up God Almighty, same way. So they you see it? We're not getting involved in the war. It's not our fault as human being that this war has created.
In themselves for those sponsors. I have shown this clip of streamer Plagueboy Max a few times now, but I don't think people notice how dark this is. Plagueboy Max confirmed exactly what I'm saying. He called out those behind these streamers for trying to make him play with his sexuality.
It's like, bro, there's certain things we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like,
Do that, just tell you about Proverbs, show you in the earlier part of the video of Proverbs verses 20, verses 23, about humiliation and humility. You get what I say? This is one of the stream of them where, as I'm saying, sometimes you walk down that path. We always find people like them can angle the darkness. So them start to spill quote unquote rats on the elite them. You get what I say? Like this umbrella, he was doing everything what them want him to do, Turk, all type of thing, humiliate himself online for the big picture, then him come out and I say, yo, where, you see it?
bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself. And Ron smirking.
He called them out like Dave Chappelle did Hollywood, letting us know it's these men behind the streamers, those giving the sponsors that want these streamers acting a certain way. This is why he pushes the sus content he pushes. It's sad because even though he called it out, he still does it. That's how desperate he wants the money and the opportunities. He's willing to compromise his morals for views, all to please the streaming overlords. Remember, just about everything in streaming is staged, and these streamers have big sponsors and lucrative deals that they can lose if what they push in their live streams isn't approved by their sponsors. These streams are all scripted, written out, and guided by these sponsors, so they are purposely planning to push this content to the youth.
So when a man see like Kaisen, them come to Jamaica, sit down in a lap and long out them tongue and eat walk in a dance and them thing. As a big streamer, that is what they want to push to the youths, them brother. That is what it is, a script. Everything when come on Jamaica come do is what he has been told to do. Is what the producer them already planned to do. You see me? It already planned say was going to hold a woman there dance and eat her and them thing. You see? We have to push these agendas them into the culture. Man is sitting in that. We have to push that agenda because that's the agenda for the new Jamaica where they must show. So we tell you say, yo, One State podcast, for a reason. See? Go and check out what I got.
They know the youth are watching these streamers, so they use these streamers to push the masculinity to them, teaching them that it's okay to play with their sexuality and act like a girl, further blurring gender roles just like big corporate America wants. Notice that the biggest streamers are the ones doing this the most. The more money they get, the more sus they behave. Look at Kai and Speed, for example. Not only do they routinely do over the top ridiculous things, but they both
This is Kaisanat and High Speed having a shower together. Streaming humiliation ritual. You see me I say? Kaisanat and High Speed is having a shower together. Alright. Can't get no better than this from the One State podcast. You see me I say? And you see it. The more money them pumping and them, some of the biggest rappers them have to go to them, some of the biggest artists them, some of the biggest. We see Nicki Minaj have to go to the Cardi, we see Vybz Kartel have to go there. We see all these people, brother, but me I tell you say, all these people, these streamers, bro, they are being controlled and tell what to do for the money. Like having a shower with a man and them type of thing there. So I say anything for the bigger place and the bigger picture. The agenda. You see me? We have to be pushed by the massive. You see me I say? So look by your screen, you know. Look by the screen, you know.
Both play with their sexuality on the record.
See by the screen, you know. This is Kaisanet and High Speed with a humiliation ritual. You see it? And Speed with a humiliation ritual. You see me I say? Having a shower together. You see me? I regular then you tell them thing and this a months ago, long before him come Jamaica. So when they come Jamaica with a different thing. So I tell you say it's a reason why Popcorn can't get back the visa there yet. You see the type of living Popcorn is yet to conform to the elite them. You see it? Yeah. Yeah. You see it? So but he can make a earn it. That's a powerful thing of good versus evil. Never understand. You see? Look at Speed and Kai see there right now with a shower. When you look at the screen, yeah, man. Look at them having a shower together. You see?
Regular pushing it onto their fans. There are videos of Kai and Speed literally taking a shower together. Me and my best friend are really close, but I would never in a million years take a shower with him. I don't care if we have clothes on or not. I would never even joke like that. Yet Kai and Speed are here on stream with thousands of people watching them, pretending like it's normal to shower with your friend. Or like we see in this video with Kai and Speed laying down in bed together. It's pretty clear what they're pushing onto their fans, just like they were doing in the streaming university. Recently, Kai's streamer friend Rakai came out as gay during streamer university, and he's only 16 years old, claiming that he's bi and even joking about wanting to hook up with a man.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm bisexual.
Richard? So this is like the official announcement?
Yeah, but I'm bisexual.
Okay.
Bro?
Y'all heard it here
Oh,
first.
I heard it here. Rakai bisexual.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single.
Yeah, man. They're willing to do what it takes, bro. I'm telling you. One State podcast is hot. I know. I love what's going on. I know. So, you know, I mean, I load up the vlog, them, you know, load up the.
Alright then, fine. Stand up. 200 years with it.
We have to big up the whole of Canada, St. Speed, and the whole 14 Jamaica parishes.
Fans, Popcorn I represent here. Canada book like Bulco. Party shot like of Canadian fans. Popcorn I represent here. Canada book like Bulco. Party shot like one M16. Look out soon for the Raven King. Big up the whole Canada from here to there to everywhere, yeah?
I'm on the show, nice. Well, by interesting thing. I'm gonna tell you say one be a podcast on the far over here, so enough up in a comment and thing and way and there. But I gotta learn a lot of whole heap of reasoning, you know, reason we're supposed to hold. You see what I say? In the world and where people shall discuss and I learn a whole heap of thing. So when they are put in the work, because we know the playback people are watch, so at the end of the day, people see the work and hear the knowledge. They always want to confine it when we click that live button. You see what I say? So we there to do the work, man. So we show you how I go on in the streaming world. And why me I break down and share the humiliation ritual record that I do. to the world to let people see. You see it? So we there break it down, see me. Big up everybody, see me. You see what I say? Yeah, man, no joke.
Marco, why can't you fuck me?
Why are you so gay, bro? Like, do you ever stop and think about that?
Can you just can't fuck me one time?
Yo, chat. Tell this nigga stop being gay.
I'm just saying like this one time. You just can't do it one time though.
You hear yourself right now, bro?
Can't fuck me one time. Really, dude?
Alright, let's get food first and then go figure out like what's up.
Alright, come on. Yeah.
Let's get food first.
Sorry. Hey, man. Wait, Marco, I asked you to fuck me last night?
Yeah, he was on some gay shit, bro. The clip went kind of
Gay
viral.
shit, like what the fuck? Wait, you said who?
That's why I left.
I didn't want to fuck you. I said you dig me down.
Yeah, that's gay.
Again, this is a popular streamer nowadays associated with Kai Cenat, and he's also playing with his sexuality. You think that's a coincidence? Yet another streamer pushing the Lil Nas X agenda, humiliating himself for clicks and views. Speed loves doing this. He has done this with others, not just Kai. In this stream, he literally tries to kiss Aiden Ross on the lips.
Kiss? Bro, why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, bro, y'all never fail with this kiss, bro. Why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, dude, like, that is, like, y'all are, like...
I mean, we could just do it just to show them.
Bro.
I mean, they are saying it, you know?
You want this?
I mean, you've always been a man for the people. Remember the last trick-or-treating stream we did?
Yeah.
We were going to, but you backed away.
So, okay, all right, bet. Let's go right now. Play back to the back, okay?
What is that? Here, let's start with this, just so we get close again.
Okay.
We're gonna play the nervous game. You know how to play?
All right.
So basically, when you start screaming or you move my hand away, that means you're nervous.
All right.
All right. No, move your thighs towards here so they can see. Oh, they need to see. They need. Like this angle. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, you're gay.
No, you're the one who didn't back off.
You're actually gay.
I backed off.
Are you gay, Aiden?
No.
And in another one, he jumps on top of him and starts gyrating on him. Again, pushing this nonsense onto the youth. You tell me if it's okay to play gay for views and pretend to be gay with the friends as a joke. This is obvious an agenda in my opinion, and all you have to do is open your eyes to see that. It is not a coincidence that these are the biggest streamers. These are the ones with the most money and the most connections to corporate America. They are just puppets. Like I have shown in my previous video on Aiden and Speed. Speed has even claimed to be in a relationship with a trans person. He literally used this as a story arc for his streams.
I don't know. I feel like you should just let love find you because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trying to.
I'm about to say it, y'all.
What you gonna say?
This is Speed's chance girlfriend. So the man not tell me nothing, brother. It don't make no sense in the near them money. I tell man about Ray and this and that. And brother, no man knows. You know them right man in Jamaica. Don't come find an excuse and come tell me say, we never know. Alright, you see anything can come down the land and get to them. And get to the spirituality and drain on the energy. This is Speed, you know. This is Speed and him chance girlfriend. You get what I say? So I show on the youth, no, super cat. Man, I say, man, when the thing come at the island, go mashing up, man. You see me? This is the man and him trans girlfriend, you know, brother. The man come stream and show the world, say he actually dated a trans. For all of the many things where he does and she's streaming from having a show after a man, kissing with a man, masturbating in a bed with man. He become sure that he has a trans girlfriend, brother. You see me? I say, And them send him to Jamaica for a reason. You see me I say? So check it out to yourself, bro.
You. Just you.
You hear that? You hear the man just shout out and me couldn't know say he is what dating a chat and he don't care. You FS must think say you hear the man and me couldn't know. Pull it up back phone again, man. Because when you can't go and talk on the nonsense every day in the youth. This is why I watch the podcast and I run this, bro. We are show the real thing them, you see?
You should just love friendship because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trying to.
I'm about to say it, yo.
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days. His audience were all kids. It seems like the main agenda being pushed through streaming is the Lil Nas X agenda. You tell me if I'm wrong. They're even planting streamers like Sketch. Sketch blew up out of nowhere, going viral instantly on TikTok. He then became a massive streamer, hanging out with the biggest streamers, and even getting deals with the NFL. All for it to later be exposed that he was a former gay OF creator who posted adult content engaging in intimate acts with men. You really think it's a coincidence that his career skyrocketed instantly and all the streamers wanted to hang out with him while they're all playing with their sexuality? All of these streamers are pushing this for a reason. Now, one of the new streamers on the rise is a streamer named Marlon. Marlon is a Swedish streamer who is close with members of FaZe Clan. As of recently, he has been climbing quickly in the streamer space, that he has even recently collaborated with Mr. Beast. Just like Sketch, he came out of nowhere and is already getting tons of attention. And right as he's about to transition into the next level in streaming, he gets exposed for selling clothless pictures of himself to gay men online.
Always have this fake image. I've always helped him, even towards his family. I've helped him have this fake image also with you guys that watch him, that didn't know that he's lying to. He's lying to you guys. I'm exposing him because I have to stand up for myself. And you guys should know. You guys should know who you're watching. A guy that lies about drinking. About everything, how he's a man of God. This is not true. How is this a man of God? Please tell me. This is how he got money for one time. He was doing this to multiple people. This is not a screenshot that's mine. This is a screenshot that somebody posted on a page called LPSG. And I made sure this was taken down to keep up his fake image. And this is the what's it called, the mails that I made. So this is me, obviously. Me making sure that this is all taken down for his image because I didn't want him to be exposed. I always was the ride or die for him. I did everything for him, guys. We were in London in September in a hotel. He FaceTimed the gay guy in front of me, and the gay guy sent money to Marlon because he was showing his biceps and abs and whatever. This was right in front of me, guys, and this is proof.
Again, all of these streamers seem to be connected to something like this. On top of the big streamers pushing the Lil Nas X agenda and playing with their sexuality, you got other streamers like Neon, who's only known for embarrassing himself for views all the time. He runs around with an OF girlfriend who was exposed for allegedly cheating on him several times, something he used for content and promoted. He also faked his death for attention, faked being jumped for attention, and even created a fake beef with streamer Jack Doherty for attention. He is literally one of the worst influence for the kids, yet he has thousands of live viewers with a lucrative streaming deal with Kick. Another live streamer who constantly humiliates himself and pushes degeneracy is the streamer Lacey. Lacey, just like Kai, Speed, and Aiden, has been pushing that Lil Nas X agenda. Not only does he pretend to be gay, but he has also even come out and claimed he sold his soul.
I just wanted to announce that this is the real me. This is who I've been feeling like for years now. And I'm finally ready to come forward to the world and let everybody know that this is who I am. My name's Lacey, I'm gay, and I like dick. And you're not gonna do anything about it.
But I'll say it right now, I don't give a fuck. I sold my soul. I went to a red room. Cheezer, Convy, Aiden, and Tav came in with red robes on, and they had blood stains dripping down their mouths. They walked up to me, walked around in a circle, and started doing a bunch of weird spells and shit on me. And I walked out after that, checked my bank account, $2 million in the account.
While he was obviously trolling here, it's clear he's telling the truth in comedy, because every time he humiliates himself and embarrasses himself for viewers, he is selling out. That is what selling your soul is. Notice this sus pattern from just about every streamer? You think it's a coincidence that they're all pushing the Lil Nas X agenda? Do you think all these streamers just naturally happen to be zesty and fruity? Or is it the big corporations paying these big streamers to push this agenda? And then these smaller streamers are seeing the big streamers becoming so successful by doing this that they copy them. On top of all these wild fruity streamers, you have the crazy ones who are literally throwing away their freedom for content, like Johnny Somali and Vitali. Johnny Somali is possibly the worst streamer on the internet. He went viral for all the wrong reasons, saying the dumbest things, antagonizing people on the street, and even disrespecting people's culture. He gets himself beat up all the time while live streaming, and he trolls so hard that he's currently facing 31 years in prison in South Korea. This is literally the brain rot content these creators are pushing, and this is what the youth is watching as entertainment. It's like they took the already idiotic brain rot reality shows from the 2000s, stripped away any logic and purpose the show barely had, cranked up the insanity and degeneracy beyond max, and aimed it at a young teenage audience. There are so many young kids watching this degeneracy being shaped and molded by it. We as a society truly have to do something about this. Are we really gonna let these streamers turn the next generation into brain rot zombies? People who spend hours of their day watching this filth? I know our parents used to complain about certain TV shows we watched growing up, and it was never that bad, really. These streamers make South Park look like Playhouse Disney, and South Park is for adults. These streams are specifically targeted towards a relationship with a
Chani. Kaiser and Chani. Bear in mind, this is Kaiser. The early stage of streaming, but the world knows that he's G-A-Y. And he's dating a stream. Chani. When him say it, the Chani hug him. You see it, so. When I come to my Jamaica, you see the money come on the island is for a reason. You see, commercial. It's maybe one of my best live ever. You're streaming, you see? The people, like a whole lot of people are watch the playback over and over again. I'm gonna start share it out. This is Kaisenet and him Chani. So the man come tell me about streamers in Jamaica to start do more things better. Any more things them have to do is humiliation themselves, humiliating themselves. And them can do what them do, but unless the corporation, when them corporation they come there and give massive deals, they will tell you what to do. You see, even if you're another man, they will them tell you what to do better. Go back to the biblical days, the Bible said man and man. That's a way for them to mash up humanity, because they say one of the ways of bringing kids on the earth, the only form of way with them know to bring life on earth is a man and a woman to sit down. So it's a reason why the agenda have to push it. So may I say, man and to man to man. You see me? Destroy humanity because they were God precious treasure that created out of clay. You know, the angels them go, this man of them are called Satan. You know? Man of them are called Satan, bro. Yo, yesterday, that man was the love, it was one of Jack. best soldiers. Man couldn't believe when the man look on some woman create out of clay. Say, yo, that's a sin and harmonize heaven for every day. And you go create them people like give them life and hurt them with the water and thing and weed up there. So he wanted more. He never want honor. You see, it's a humiliate himself. You see, so these are the same angels that get cast out, you know. They have a call them UFO, you know, after them have them for earth for years, you know. Take the knowledge from them, you know. And these them are work overtime to try help them to figure out how to create life. Because see, God is the master. But if I understand these things, is it? This is Kaisident at a charity. But we can hear what Kaisident say again.
A trans person. He literally used this as a story arc for his streams.
I don't know. I feel like you should just let love find you because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trans.
I'm about to say it, y'all.
What you gonna say?
And guess what?
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days. His audience were all kids. It seems like the main agenda being pushed through streaming is the little.
And guess what?
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days.
So the transgender Oggy when him say that. Alright. Okay. Big bucks in this business here. So the Vybz Kartel humiliate himself. Still he's giving something to gain something. So I make gonna know. But I wanna talk about high speed, but I talk the real things. About these streamers, what I wanna talk. Is it?
Love find you because think about it. Try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trans.
I'm about to say it, y'all.
What you gonna say?
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days. His audience were all kids. It seems like the main agenda being pushed through streaming is the Lil Nas X agenda. You tell me if I'm wrong. They're even planting streamers like Sketch. Sketch blew up out of nowhere, going viral instantly on TikTok. He then became a massive streamer, hanging out with the biggest streamers, and even getting deals with the NFL. All for it to later doing in the streaming.
So there you go, people. I say this might be one of the best life ever. People are gonna love the knowledge that they get from this. You see me? We still have break down other things to come on a joke. You see me?
He did this whole time. Which video? Song Lonely. Let me see.
Everybody knows my past now. My house was always made of glass. Maybe that's the price you pay for the money and fame at an early age.
He even came out and said stuff about how when he was younger, he was being taken advantage of, which is true. The problem was being a victim of the diddler. What happens? Because he has so much dirt on you, if you go out into the public, he may have videos, he may have embarrassing things, he might even have incriminating footage of you doing things that you were forced to under the influence to do.
That's sad.
Is this real life? I feel crazy. The world is spinning around me. What's happening? You have 4 eyes. I have 2 fingers.
For years,
Justin Bieber is a Canadian dude, born in a little small town called Stratford. And he was born in a hospital, I know very well too. Yeah. It's business.
Uncomfortable questions in the entertainment industry were quietly ignored.
But now a documentary linked to 50 Cent pulls that silence back into focus. It explores how power, influence, and image control shape what the public sees and what stays hidden. At the center are figures like Diddy, a major force in music culture, and Justin Bieber, who grew up under intense industry pressure. Instead of rumors or repetition, it highlights one sharp idea. What happens when the industry's polished image starts to crack under its own weight?
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Turn that out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down like you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right,
No.
16.
No,
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion. Yeah. So where are we off to now?
And where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
So I'm gonna break down the stream of them and thing and show you the stream of them and deal with you, see?
Canadian Tire's Big Spring Tire Sale is on now until May 21st.
It's a humiliation ritual, is it? Vybz Kartel I do. Everybody I see right now, yeah, they scheme. Guys, if you watch the video on the playback and watch everything, when I see what I show and say, it's just facts. You see, it's a humiliation ritual. You might show, you might do. Embarrass himself for the public. You see me, I say, Vybz Kartel understand. Smart youth will understand the world, and understand. He's a realist. Him not try do what? Well, he will do it, but do you get the support? I don't think so. But if he lives like how the world is, then they're in big trouble. So right after Vybz Kartel give that pride, he has returned. In return, he had got something. Let's see any more ritual Vybz Kartel I can do. That's what I say. Yeah, man. It's a ritual, you see me? Yeah, man. It's a ritual. I said, I'm going on the high speed, the kites and that, the whole of them one, I go make on see. So I don't know, joke thing. Yes, high speed, that's the same as GAK. You see me, I say? Him that do stream with Chani, him and Kaisen at a whole shower together. All of them compromise, man. See that? It's a ritual. You have to know this. It's a ritual. So people see that kind of pretend and I go and like say, yo, no. Yes, I mean, I say, this is a clear ritual for Vybz Kartel. They get back something in return. Yes, I mean, I say, So we're there, you know. One State Podcast, oh yeah, this. Yes, I mean, I say. This is Skilly Bang doing humiliation ritual too. Skilly Bang doing ritual too. When the man they come up on stage, when they perform, that was a ritual. Humiliating himself. Giving something to get back. Yeah, man. It's real. So thanks everybody will pass through, see? What they got big.
One time for the